Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing affordable home decor that'll make your home look expensive for a fraction of the price. The best part is everything is from Amazon, so you could shop the look without any guilt. I'm also going to show you how I created this neutral living room, and by the end, you'll know how to design a room from start to finish. Now let's get started. Aside from measuring and creating a floor plan, the first step to designing any space is to figure out how you want it to look and feel. For this design, I pulled inspiration from Restoration Hardware and High Fashion Home. Aside from Pinterest, furniture stores are a great place to look for ideas. High Fashion Home is one of my favorites. They're located in Houston, Texas, but you can order a catalog or shop their website online. They carry designer to the trade brands like Bernhard, Four Hands, Sunpan, Left Bank Art, and so many more. Under the Room Ideas tab, you'll find inspiration for your living room, bedroom, dining room, and office. Here are the three images that inspired this design the most, but I did look at others as I worked through the process. Normally, I would start with the jumping off piece to create the color palette for a design. This can be artwork, an area rug, or a print. In this design, I knew I wanted a sofa inspired by the Restoration Hardware Cloud Sectional, so that's the first piece I pulled in. Now, I'm working in Photoshop to create this mood board elevation, but in my course, Design a Home 101, I show you how to do this in Canva. To learn more, click the link in the description below. The price for the Restoration Hardware Cloud Sectional would be around $7,500, which is not cheap. Amazon has several options that'll give you a similar look for way less. The one in this design is about $1,200, but it does have mixed reviews, so I'd probably go with the $1,600 one. There's also the Sunset Trading Cloud Inspired Sofa, which is a bestseller and half the price, but it's currently out of stock. It's also available as a pit sectional, which is awesome for movie night with friends and family. The next piece I pulled was the artwork to establish the color palette. My favorite artwork is from Left Bank Art, which is to the trade and not on Amazon. I also like Olive Gal, which is on Amazon, and if you get lucky, you can find pieces at your local Home Goods. Watch this video to see more Home Goods finds. To find the art for this design, I searched Amazon for Olive Gal art and spotted this piece, which has a similar look to the pieces on High Fashion Home. I used two pieces of the same art, but flipped the direction of one to add interest. There are several sizes and frame options to choose from. I went with the gold floater frame that has a similar look to the high-end pieces in my living room. It has a finished look that'll make any space feel luxurious. The next piece I chose was the area rug, which is the foundation of a room and used to ground the furniture arrangement. Names to look for when shopping area rugs are Laloy, Jaffa, Safaviya, and Surya. To find this rug, I put Jaffa rug in the search and spotted this geometric style in a 6x9. I wanted a larger size, so I put the name of the rug into the search bar to find more sizes. There was a 9x12, which was perfect, so I added that to the mood board elevation. I do want to point out, I think that Amazon has a limited selection of designer rugs similar to Home Goods. If we look at the Jaffa Living website, this pattern actually comes in 6 sizes, but right now Amazon only has 2 of those. That's probably why it shows only 2 left in the 9x12, and at $350 for this size large rug, that's amazing. If it's something that you like for your design, order ASAP before it sells out. The next piece I chose was the coffee table. For this, I looked at a few options. I like the look of this stone table that blends in and the reeded table that would add contrast. TOV Furniture is a designer brand that's available on Amazon and has some great pieces. I searched that and spotted this one for just over $500, which is half the price of the high-end coffee table. I also thought about this black reeded table, but I like the size and lightness of the concrete TOV table. Remember, to find the best size for your design, you need to measure and create a floor plan. For a step-by-step guide, download a copy of the free PDF in the description below. Since I didn't go with the contrasting coffee table, I wanted to add depth and dimension with the side tables. The shape of the coffee table was round, so I chose square side tables from TOV. They're concrete and have texture for added interest. This one is just under $270, but you could get a similar look with this fluted side table for half the price. The scale is smaller, but it's actually similar in size to my side tables, only a little taller, so they definitely work. The next piece I looked for was the accent chair. I say this all the time, but a pair of accent chairs are the update to the old sofa love seat combo. They'll give a space an elevated look while adding style and function. I'm not gonna lie, I have an obsession with accent chairs. There are so many to choose from, and I looked at several for this living room. The beauty of designing in the computer is that you're able to visualize how everything will look together. When you look at pieces individually or shop one piece at a time, that's where you get the disconnect and feel like something is off. I went to TOV Furniture on Amazon and tried this three-leg cognac velvet accent chair, which has a similar silhouette to the Bernhardt chairs in my home that I love. I like the idea of adding a pop of color, but it would have changed the neutral look I was going for. When designing with neutrals, you want to layer in texture for added dimension. Both these vegan shearling chairs looked so good. The open design of this one would make a small space appear larger, while the barrel chair is great for larger spaces that can handle the solid mass. I still wasn't convinced, so I tried this boucle swivel chair in the sand and cream colorway. Boucle is another fabric that will add texture to your design, and it's super popular right now. I did also like these, but in the end, I went back to the vegan shearling accent chair, but not before I tried the taupe colorway that goes for just under $540. It reminds me of the Our House Bow shearling chair that's on sale right now for under $2,000. I like the look, but I wanted to keep more of a neutral base, so I went back to the original natural colorway. The key takeaway here is to really look at all your options and think about how you want your space to feel. For me, it's kind of therapeutic, and I love looking at how different pieces can change the direction of a design. Now that we have the accent chairs, we need a small table for in between. This will give you a surface space for a drink, book, or whatever you need to put down. Here are some of the styles I looked at. First, I tried this table floor lamp from TOV, which I did like. Then I put the black table in for contrast, and I liked how it tied back to the other side tables better. So that's what I went with. Since I didn't go with the floor table lamp, I decided to add a cute floor lamp for task lighting. I really like this one from Restoration Hardware, but it's almost $1,000. Then I found these at Amazon that have a similar feel for under $70. I tried the gold and the black, but I liked how the gold tied back to the gold frames on the artwork. This floor lamp is perfect to add task lighting in an empty corner, and I'm actually thinking about getting one for this spot in my home. For a breakdown of my entire living room, watch this video. When designing any space, you want to have layers of lighting. This includes general, task, and accent lighting. To add general lighting to this design, I spotted this bubble chandelier that's a look for less to the visual comfort style that costs over $1,500. Restoration Hardware has several sizes in this look that go as high as $16,000, which is insane. The Amazon look comes in a chandelier version for under $300 or the semi-flush for just under $200. For context, in my living room, we have 9-foot ceilings, so I would go with a chandelier here. In our sitting room, we have 8-foot ceilings, so a semi-flush is best there. If this was still a dining room with a table underneath, then I could use a chandelier because I would just need about 30 inches from the table to the bottom of the chandelier. For task lighting next to the sofa, I looked at these table lamps. The pointed shape of this lamp is trending, but it was too white. I love the look of this tassel table lamp from TOV for under $70, but it's too small and will get lost. Then I spotted this table lamp that's inspired by the Kelly Wearstler Linden lamp that goes for $800. It has a similar look and feel for just over $260, which is fabulous. I played around with adding a pair instead of having the floor lamp, but the symmetry gave it a more traditional feel, so I just added one and kept the floor lamp. Speaking of design styles, if you don't know your style, watch this video or take the quiz in the description below. And for anyone new, I'm Nikki D, your go-to resource for design inspiration to make your home look like you hired a designer. If you love all things interior design, make sure to hit that bell and subscribe to the channel for a new video every Sunday. Links to shop, follow, and learn with me are all in the description box below. The next thing I added was the curtains. Up to this point, I had a pair of ivory curtains that were already on my room template. I did a search for velvet curtains for an elevated look and found these for under $50. I liked the look of the ivory, but tried the champagne beige colorway and loved the contrast. It pulls in the beige from the artwork and helps carry your eye throughout the space. I paired them with the gold umber curtain rods that I have in my living room, which are super affordable. Pillows are another place to add texture, color, and pattern to a neutral living room. For this, I looked for textured pillows to tie back to the curtains and artwork. These boucle pillows that come in several colorways and sizes were just what I was looking for. You can get a 2-pack of 24 by 24 pillows in the camel colorway for just over $30. One of my favorite places to shop for pillows is Little Design Co., which is where my Kelly Wearstler pillows are from. She's one of my favorite designers, in case you didn't figure that out already. She has this printed pattern for $118 each, which would go perfect with this living room design and add interest. I did a search and Little Design Co. is not on Amazon. So I did a reverse image search and this pillow popped up, which has a similar look for a fraction of the price. You could get a 22 by 22 inch pillow for just over $10 and both the back and the front is printed. I'm going to show you that right here. See, the back is not printed. The Kelly Wearstler fabric, even with my discount, is super expensive, which I found out when I ordered extra material to make the Roman shades in my kitchen. To give you context, these pillows are 22 by 22 and these are 24 by 24. Another trending pillow silhouette in luxury spaces is the ball pillow. They can be found in boucle, fur, and velvet. For this design, I already had the boucle camel pillows, so I went with the fur black pillow for contrast and flow. Now that we have the bulk of the design finished, we can't forget about the decor, which is the finishing touch to make a space complete. If you've ever walked into a room and it felt unfinished, chances are it's missing decor. For this design, I added a tall vase to balance out the lamp on the other side. It has a textured base for an organic look with pampas grass for contrast. If you have pets or kids, go with the branches instead because I have the pampas grass in my house and it will shed if you knock into it, which for some reason my husband does often. Like I said, if you have children, avoid this. No pun intended. The next thing I styled was the coffee table. For this, I added the set of 2 black candle holders that are sleek and modern for just over $30. There's also a stack of books that give the wood bowl and black chain link decor added height. The last piece I added was the diffuser to the side table that'll add a lovely scent in your living room design. One thing I want to point out is to check the sizes of all these pieces before you order because the scale and the elevation may be slightly off. You need to double check that the measurements work for your design. We could stop here, but the front corner was looking a little bare to me. If you look at high-end spaces, you'll notice there's usually a pair of Ottomans. This is another way to add extra seating and style to a space. I love the look of Ottomans and have 2 sets in my home. For this design, I could have carried the camel to the front, the ivory, or the black. Remember, this goes back to the design principle of repetition. By repeating your color in at least 3 places throughout your design, it'll create balance and flow. When searching for boucle and black Ottomans, I found this mushroom-shaped style, which was perfect. Before settling on those, I did try 3 bench styles just to see if I liked that look better, but I did not. So I went back to the Ottomans and called it a day. Sometimes you find the perfect piece on the first try, but you think it was too easy, so you second guess yourself. Then you continue searching like you might have missed something. It happens to the best of us, so don't feel bad when you do it too. And that, my friends, is a wrap. You now know the complete process I went through step by step to create this living room design. Let me know in the comments if you would have chosen anything differently. The beautiful thing about design is it's not black and white. There are endless possibilities, and what you like, someone else might hate, and that's okay because we're all unique. The only person who has to love your home is you. Just saying. I hope you feel inspired and have ideas to design your living room or whatever room you're working on. The process is the same no matter the space. Remember to measure, create a floor plan, find inspiration, and then get to work. Just make sure you do not get stuck in the creative stage. Finalize your design and then take action. Order everything, install it, and then either enjoy it for yourself or show it off to your friends and family. Just don't be surprised when they ask you for help with their homes. That's always the byproduct of doing a great job. If you love this type of video, then you'll love my course, Design a Home 101. It's a step-by-step guide that goes through everything you need to know to make your home look expensive and like you hired a designer. From finding your style to adding the finishing touches that make a home feel complete. Click on the link in the description to learn more and sign up today. You'll also find links to everything shared in today's video, including my Amazon storefront and a blog post that you could save to Pinterest and refer back to at any time. Lastly, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. For more design tips and inspiration, check out this video. Love you all so much, and I'll see you next Sunday. Until then, happy designing. Ciao!